10 seconds remaining. EG's turn to ban. Fnatic's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And we are back with our final game of Fnatic versus EG. This is it, or it may already be it for Fnatic, as their fate is pretty much done. Infamous currently playing and looking like they might get a win against IG Vitality, which would effectively eliminate Fnatic from the International. There is potential for a miraculous comeback, and Fnatic would have to win this game. But it looks like Fnatic are out of this year's TI. The 4th place finisher from last year.
Different teammates, though.
Slightly different team, you're right. Oh, fairly different.
What's slightly different?
You got two out of 5. Same team name, 2 out of 5. It's like, well, it's the same way, like, you know, EG. It's very different EG at the same, like, much.
But they at least have 3 same.
EG's
oh no, 2. Only 2. No, 3.
3.
Universe, Zai, and Sumil. I know, there's no Zai. Yeah, only 2. So we copy you. What you did the last game. You first pick Earthshaker. You have this flexi pick. Can go every lane.
10
hero.
seconds
We're gonna do it. Seems like it worked.
Sure.
EG's turn to
no, EG do have 3. What are we talking about? RTZ, of course. RTZ Sumail Universe. Crazy.
Okay.
It's very confusing, you know. You never know which TI who was on Secret, which was on EG. I understand your confusion, Winter. don't get me wrong, but they're 3 of the 5. These are the 2 highest placing organizations from last TI that came to this TI, because both Wings, well, organizations actually technically DC are here, but that DC team became Planet Odd. As far as like the spirit of the teams go, Fnatic for the most part, some of the same players, EG, some of the same players as well. The 3rd and 4th place finishes, and for Fnatic, it is just not the same or comparable results to last year. They're going to get the Shaker themselves, pair it with a Night Stalker, and EG get the Sand King Puck, the flexible pick openers, the Puck offlane mid support. You never know where it's going to go. Sand King potentially offlane, potentially 4 position, but also maybe a bit clearer where picking your 4s early on just seems to be a common theme.
Fnatic's turn to ban.
Earthshaker, Night Stalker though. That's like pretty much kind of like less flexible in some ways, right?
I like that. Yeah, but what I do like about it is they prevent EG getting the Earthshaker, and now they also prevent them getting the Lycan. Yeah, so they don't first pick Night Stalker. If they first pick Night Stalker, then suddenly EG are going to go Lycan. Like, you can almost guarantee a Lycan pick if you first pick the Night Stalker. So they allow themselves to get the 2nd pick Night Stalker and ban Lycan.
10 seconds.
Night Stalker gets countered at night. What a world we live in.
Yeah, that is some crazy stuff. The Lich Band comes into play. EG targeting supports. Fnatic a team less likely to run the mid shaker, I feel. More likely to run it.
You don't feel it's like a cure hero?
Could be. Haven't seen him play it, but it does fit his style, maybe.
But it's probably more likely off lane for them.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
I agree with you. More likely an Ohio hero.
Just like knowing Cure's heroes that he likes to play in his hero pool. Like it is similar, maybe, and that can be a bit flashy and a bold hero, but haven't seen it, so let's see it. I won't believe
turn to pick.
Drow bans, Lycan bans, banning some of those EG classics.
Push heroes, because Night Stalker doesn't like to deal with push.
And Drow Puck, we've seen that from EG time and time again. Really enables that offlane Puck to succeed. Maybe just run mid Puck as a result. We'll have to wait and see.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
So I mean, it still doesn't mean that the Sand King is the support, but
it's
still out.
Likely,
it's still open.
Yeah.
If they want to swap it around, but so they have a very good roam right now. If they
10
do IO Sand King, the thing that I feel about IO Sand King is I feel both of these supports, they need some resemblance of farm. Like I don't like IO with no farm at all, but then Sand King you want to function with a dagger. You don't really want to just buy wards too.
What we often see, we've seen Zai go level 1 Sandstorm and just jungle, you know. He is definitely on the greedier side as far as fours go, but it's worked out well and been an effective way to play that Sand King.
Yeah.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
I speak for the team.
So there's a lot of like global pressure right now. They pick
Yep.
IO and Nature's Prophet.
Very high mobility,
And
like IO, Nature's Prophet,
It also
Puck
gives
even.
them like the thing with IO is not just like a split push global presence hero. He can be played as a 5-man hero. Say you have, let's say, look at their
10
current
seconds
setup.
remaining.
Their Park Sand King to initiate. Prophet is the tower sieger. Lane
5
pusher.
seconds remaining.
Then you let's say you pair up with like a Sven, like a tanky hero. Then you have yourself like a 5-man pushing setup. So IO is also pretty flexible in that regard. Like there's
EG's
two ways to play the
turn to
hero,
ban.
not just split push.
Stands ready.
Sven, good pick against the Nature's Prophet, just being able to deal with those treants pretty well, push out lanes.
That's what you say, you know. Sometimes the Sven gets trapped in the trees.
As
sometimes.
Arteezy can let you...
But in the laning phase, it's definitely really good dealing with the treants. Very hard for Prophet to
10
bully
seconds
the
remaining.
carry or the supports because of the Great Cleave. You clear out the
5
treants
seconds
and basically
remaining.
Prophet does not have the lane advantage anymore.
Yep. Looks like the last pick will be the Arteezy
Fnatic's
hero,
turn
though.
to ban.
With the Puck, Nature's Prophet, likely the mid-off laner.
Yep, they ban out the Timbersaw. Timbersaw really good against the Wiz.
Curious to see what Arteezy... What kind of carry do you want against the Sven? Or are you worried more about the other heroes when you're picking this carry?
Right now, like, it's Q.
10 seconds
What is Q
remaining.
gonna play? Is he gonna play like a PA
5 seconds
or
remaining.
PL? Because I think against IO, you want someone that can jump. Like in the Infamous series, was it yesterday where we saw if you don't deal with the IO, the IO is just gonna like they were playing against Liquid and they didn't deal with the IO and the IO kept keeping people alive and it was so hard to play against. So you want to have a hero that can go behind the front lines and just jump the IO and kill him in the
Like
fights.
the Quap type picks. But Quap maybe can struggle against Puck sometimes a little bit. You do have a Night Stalker backing you up, but Puck has an IO.
But still, they need a hero that can kill the Wiz in the
Yeah,
fights.
we saw mid Clinks yesterday from mid 1. That could be a good
Oh,
pick.
Clinks is quite good
I like,
against
Turn to
IO.
I like the Clinks.
Yeah, Clinks is quite good. And the last ban, Benno is the absolute nightmare for Sven to
EG.
play
Yeah,
against.
that would have been the
Turn
perfect
to pick.
Arteezy hero. Ducks, yeah. Mid Shaker it is, by the looks of things. Or possibly like a Sven mid, who knows?
I think it's Mid Shaker.
Mid Shaker versus-
Dacia, Ohio, Sven, Ajit.
Kyo is saying, you can play mid Shaker, so can I.
So they have this combo.
10 seconds
Vacuum
remaining.
of Shaker, Sven.
Choose your
Necrophos.
hero.
This is quite good at kiting the Sven.
Yeah.
Ghost Shroud, it's very, very good against him.
That seemed to be the thought process with this last pick, and the last ban on Venom was very much that. Arteezy wants to play like a ranged carry that doesn't have to necessarily do like physical damage. They've got building hitters all right in the form of the Nature's Prophet.
It's not only that. Wiz plus Necrophos, a lot of heal.
Yeah, you've got kind of a close to unkillable Necrophos as a result. If IO can position and play well, and we'll see how that works as Fnatic and EG final game for this.
Very
Line.
solid lineup from, I think both teams have quite pretty good ideas on what they want to do with their lineup. It's very clear. I think EG has a faster paced lineup. They don't need as much farm as what Fnatic drafted. Fnatic is like they have heroes that need quite some time to climb online. They're gonna have to stack Ancients and they want to hit like a big wombo combo to win a big fight. And whereas for EG, they're gonna be really aggressive from the laning phase itself because IO plus Sand King, Dorong, because Necrophos is a very self-sufficient
Prepare
carry.
for battle.
He doesn't need too much babysitting from the supports. If they don't stay in the lane to help him, it's fine. He'll be doing okay against the Darks here. He just needs like vision. If he sees where the Night Stalker is, then he'll be okay.
Okay, we'll see how he does there as building pipe of inside. So we talked about some funky pipes as we saw in the previous game of MV in game 1. I can't remember what hero it was still, but he
Slug?
just bought one on Slack now.
Slug is I've seen this before in his streams. I watch his streams, so he does it
He
on
loves
Slug. He does it on Drow. I mean, pretty much anything he plays. Like, if it's a good pipe game, he's gonna get it.
I mean, Arteezy good friends with Envy, so this is definitely done in good fun. I feel like this is him paying his respects to
30 seconds
an
to
innovator
battle.
of Dota 2.
Hey,
If
wait.
Arteezy saw eye to eye, he would build the pipe himself.
Dude,
but
it is actually Crit playing the Sand King.
I saw that. I was a bit surprised by that.
Isn't it?
I mean, they both play the Iron. They both normally.
But the Sand King player, Zai is the Sand King player.
Correct. I guess they just want to do something a bit different this game because it will be.
So they're gonna, I think they're gonna buy more wards on the Sand King, and Zai will be more of the rich one, I think, with this setup. But I'm.
The battle begins.
There's
Zai's IO is amazing, but Crits is also
Ease of
plays this hero very, very well.
Let's see how they actually play this support duo, because it's very important to distribute the farm accordingly.
Okay. That's an early
They are
board
both heroes that require some amount of farm.
Sumail, Puck versus Shaker. Going to be probably a tough lane for the Shaker. You can't bully a Puck like you would a melee hero, and that's why this mid Shaker is definitely a risky pick to be pulling out. Fnatic, this is like some old school Fnatic stuff. They used to do this all the time. 2 supports in the off lane, hiding in the trees, looking for an early first blood. Arteezy going to block this camp by the looks of things. Is he going to push up? He is falling back. He seems to have an understanding of what might be going on. Is he going to fall prey to this one? Has now got the
They might
IO.
try to kill him, but the 2 supports are here. For EG.
IO seeing behind him. Can't actually heal him up with the tether right now. He's just trying to block and give some extra movement between. Arteezy going to turn around and fight. Wants Arjit. With the death pulse, it's going to be close. First blood does go Fnatic's way as a 1-for-1 trade. Zai and Crit perhaps looking for
Another
more.
stun is coming up.
Yeah, DJ has not got the mana for a Frostbite. This new Crystal Maiden, there's a reason we haven't been seeing too much of it. Looks like EG are going to fully commit for the kill with the Necrofrost showing up. Fight will continue. Arteezy may be enough to deter any further Fnatic aggression as Puck solo kills QO. Just Sumail things. Is it safe to say QO might be a little bit tilted after not just previous game, but
And then
the previous
now
3 days?
Now a pause. He dies and they pause.
It's been a tough 4 days for QO. This is a player who's kind of been a staple at Valve events, at majors, at TIs. He's been one of the kind of most exciting, flashy players to watch, but this has definitely not been his event or his team's.
Okay, so bottom lane, this lane is going to be gradually harder for Fnatic, because once they get level 2 on the IO, I think they can't really kill because there's too much heal with the Necroforce and the IO, and the Sand King can just stun the CM. Like anyone will die, you know, if they commit into killing the Necro or the IO, they tether the Sand King stuns. Very likely someone's just going to die from that.
Universe, solo kill or higher. Well, you talk about bottom lane getting harder for Fnatic. Mid lane gets harder because Puck has double null. Top lane gets harder because Universe just got a solo kill and it's going to have phase boots. Every lane is going to keep getting harder and harder. And Sumail, it gets harder because he's got a DD rune. So
Wait, Prophet killed Daxia?
don't know which. This was like the last lane on my mind. Like I see the picks in the draft. I'm like, all right, let's keep an eye on bottom lane mostly.
This lane is the least likely lane that the kill happens.
I'm watching mid and bottom like as if top they'll just farm, but no, apparently Darkseer is getting solo killed. Well, it's not just QO perhaps succumbing to the misplays and the slight tilt as Ohio also gets solo killed in his lane. Sumail with a double damage room really looking to bully QO despite the poor man's shield. Damage is adding up.
This'll come in handy.
Universe. Really, I'm going to keep a closer eye on this top lane since Ohio again getting very low here.
Yeah, now there's phase boots. Lane is tough. And this might actually be all lanes lost and a very quick game if this continues for Fnatic.
Lose 3 lanes, lose the game is often the motto as they look to bounce back on this bottom lane. Zai has a salve, the Burrow Strike catches 2. Zai can now salve up. May look to tether a teammate for some extra regen here. Arteezy should be fine with that tether. Now the salve kicks in. Arteezy going to get a lot of heal into Sumail. Oh, you can't take your eyes off of him. The fight's happening bottom. It's also happening mid. Twice now we've missed the solo kill at mid because of action at bottom, but, Sumail, you guys can put 2 and 2 together and realize this guy is quite the rock star of a Dota 2 player.
I think probably the most skilled in 1v1. He always tries to kill the enemy. He's not focused on farming creeps.
And that's what I think, is scary about him in a 1v1 is that he's not happy with sitting there out farming his opponent. He wants to kill his opponent and really cement the win in his lane. A lot of other mids will just try and win the CS battle and then try zone you out and pressure you. No, he doesn't pressure. He goes for kills.
Kill in some ways is pressure.
Yeah, okay. If he doesn't kill you, oh my gosh, Sumail looking for more. He's got a Dream Call. QO is dead again, perhaps has a salve. Can't even get any stuns off. Okay, yep, Sumail. Catch this one. 3 solo kills in a row. DJ going to get caught at the bottom rune. Everything just going horrifically for Fnatic, who, gotta imagine at this point, are really feeling like nothing can work for them at this TI. They've rotated lanes. Arjit says, get me out of this bottom lane. He's going to head up top. Even that lane is not easy for him. The Nature's Prop with Phase Boots has a lot of harass potential. He's going to need supports to come yet. Line's being drawn. DJ's like, I'm coming top, don't worry. I just have to walk there. It's going to take me some time. And by CM taking some time, it takes a lot of time. Slowest hero in the game.
Oh, okay, nighttime. Parker, it's nighttime.
And there's no Lycan this time, so a true nighttime advantage perhaps, but Io's now TPing top, expecting this rotation because the ward does scout it out. So it looks like they are trying to bait Universe. Man, EG, they're just seemingly 2 steps ahead of Fnatic this game, but will it be enough? Can they save him with a regen rune? Should be able to do so. The bottle charge is kicking in now. Febby immediately tangoing out of that Sprout. Crit almost got there in time for a Burrow Strike, and that was very close to a return kill on Febby, if not for that fast tango out. It's the Burrow Strike. DJ has got boots. Necro Ortiz happy just to take the 1v1 lane. He can farm just fine against the Darkseer, so I don't even feel like EG need to change their lane.
Yeah, just mirroring the movements. Like Io and Sanking are just predicting and moving towards where the CM and Night Stalker are going.
Not going to go for the kill, just going to go for the pressure on the tower. Top lane Febby gets stunned up this time after the Sprout. Could be in some trouble. 1 or 2 more right clicks, not going to be there. The stun comes out, they really want side. No tether available, but there's the Nature's Prophet ultimate. Cleaving through them. Zai's got the last little bit of damage up, but 1 more Burrow Strike will seal the deal for Arjit Sven. Double kill for Universe. And meanwhile, Sumail has a haste room. What can he do here? He drops on a Dream Call. QO has got friends in the neighborhood as DJ does TP in all forward with a silent onto 2. Febby showing up as well. Double TPs, but with a haste rune. Sumail wants back in. He's got another orb soon. He's going to be going for this kill. Sumail, 1 versus 3. Wants QO, wants DJ, wants everyone. Maybe pushing too far. The haste rune wears off. He's got a silence, so he needs to use it. He gets stunned up and brought down. Sumail, you knew he was going to go for it. You knew he was going to try. And ultimately, he gets slightly outplayed by Fnatic. You say outplayed, but when it's 3 versus 1, you know, it's more outnumbered than anything.
Oh, here comes Universe.
Febby has no tangos this time. The Sprout will well and truly lock him in place, and it may be nighttime, but Febby is in trouble. No points, or doesn't have the flying, no points in the Crippling Fear for any kind of a silence as the 2-0-2 build in. Will get brought down. What a dominant start for EG, even with the puck dying at mid. I think Sumail's probably just going to laugh that one off, if anything.
I mean, it's 1v3. What do you expect? What do you want? The Darkseer was actually nearby, if you notice.
It's not done. He's going in for another. Io's here. They don't have a TP cancel.
Okay.
It's a kind of a win in itself, just forcing him to TP back to Fountain, though.
Tower's down.
Yeah, that's exactly that. You don't kill him, but the Dream Call does secure the objective, as doesn't look like anyone's rotating in. Sven is just level 5. He's not. This is a terrible position for a Sven to be in. This is a hero you want to be snowballing with in terms of farming efficiency. Farming in your lane, getting the stacks going, getting your Mask of Madness, farming those stacks, and he hasn't even got his initial farm. There's no treads, there's no Mask of Madness anywhere near completion. Sven is bottom 4 on net worth. Teasy, meanwhile, not even need to get involved in this game. Sumail again, found out, no orb available, may actually get brought down here. Oh, he dodges the fissure. Sumail gets the kill. Oh, don't know if he wants to jaunt there, but either way, it's a kill. Perhaps a slight misread from him as he could have perhaps survived if not for that jaunt.
It's 1v3, he killed someone.
Yeah, again, it's still, he outplays them even if he could have maybe done a tiny bit better. Courier snipe, QO is looking for it. Surged away. Can't even get the courier. QO now revealed in the enemy jungle. Oh no. His position revealed. Did not get the surround with the treants, unfortunately, when he summoned them on the Sprout, so Universe will not get the kill as a result. Not a big problem for him. He is farming and dominating the top lane. Every lane being dominated. I don't really feel like I can say any specific lane for that. It's just a general thing. Arteezy going on here at bottom, but that is just a solo Darkseer, and Arteezy's like, oh, okay, you wanna play around here? No backup in sight for Ohio. Zai gonna get healed up, and there is a Reaper's Scythe to finish off the kill. Arteezy even throws out the Ghost Shroud for that extra bit of regen after he gets it, and things go from bad to worse.
Well, what can I do here?
The game is hard. What can they win to do? That's...
Warriors of
Big
Dire's
way close
bottom
them.
tower is under
Try to
attack.
smoke.
okay.
You know, it's like
I mean, Sven just, all he can do is really farm at this
Dire's
point.
structures are fortified.
Nothing he can really do to contribute to his team, so perhaps the other four
Dire's
heroes are the ones that
bottom
have to
tower
make the
is under
plays happen.
attack. Dire's bottom
Much as
tower
Darkseer might
has
want to
fallen.
just farm towards his mech, it feels like he needs to get involved. Just offering an Iron Shell, any bit of damage at this point counts.
yeah, they're so really lacking in damage because the lanes
Radiant's
all went
middle
so
tower
bad.
is under attack.
Earthshaker is supposed to be
Dire's
chunk of
bottom
damage, but
tower is under attack.
he's so far behind the Sven as well.
Here come
Yes.
Fnatic, looking for this Sand King perhaps. Clipped by the fissure, but that's also going to pull off.
Radiant's middle tower
There
is
are
under
5
attack.
heroes around there seeing jungle.
Can he get away? Has a TP scroll. Looks like Crit could be in some trouble. But hey, they're pushing high ground, so Crit
Dire's bottom
doesn't necessarily
tower
care
is
about this
under
one. Kyo going to have to stun
No
him out.
deflection.
Dire's
Oh, okay.
structures are
The
fortified.
Fire Strike soon, but not soon enough, as he does get chain stun. Meanwhile, EG on the high ground. Not a big kill. It's a level 5 Sand King. It doesn't really amount to too much, and the Reaper not going to quite kill Ohio, but they do get him with the follow-up damage. Darkseer down. Suddenly the high ground defense not looking all too potent, and this tier 3 tower just being chipped away at. Arteezy has 16, 17 one charges. You can't really go on this Necrophos, and they're going to get
Dire's
an
bottom
11-minute
tower
tier 3
is
tower. EG saying, we want to go and just chill out, secure our winner bracket slot. We're done with this group stage. Fnatic may be done with this tournament if they can't find a way to hold their high ground here. It feels like this is the end of the road for the SEA team. Sven gonna throw the ultimate. There's Arteezy's Ghost Shroud Magic Wand. No one dying. The sustain from the Necrophos, from the Io. He's got
Dire's
Urn Charges
middle
now to play around with
tower
as
is
well.
under
They just
attack.
can't kill anyone. Perhaps Arteezy Burrow Strike onto a couple. Zai going in. Has some stick charges. Arteezy getting a bit low here. Needs to throw the Death Pulses out. Won't catch the Io in time to save his life. But DJ Shrining will barely survive. Arteezy gets the other kill though. He is just healing through the passive. The kills he is picking up from the Death Pulse, adding up,
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
and just making him unkillable and
Dire's
securing
bottom
EG a
barracks is
12-minute lane of
Dire's
rack.
top tower is under attack.
Well, well, well. What can Fnatic do? I feel like the answer at this point is really
Call
not a whole
GG
lot.
soon.
Yeah. That is,
That's the last game. They're probably gonna play it out.
yeah, like you say, play it out. They don't know the results of those other games. You know, they may
Dire's
think there is still a
bottom shrine is
smidgen
under
of a
attack.
chance that they can come back to advance, even just into the main event. They were in a terrible position last year with a day 1, like 0-8 start to the group stage and ended up finishing 4th at TI. So they know those kind of comebacks are possible, but this
Dire's
game just
bottom
not looking
shrine
all
is
that
under
likely,
attack.
to be frank. TZ charging forward with Crit backing him up.
Dire's top
G may
shrine
just wanna
is under
close
attack.
this one out nice and early. They
Illusion!
haven't even got like blinks on Puck. It just, I think they have it coming out now, but like
Dire's
for that
middle
fight
tower
there,
is under attack.
they got a Rax without an Orchid, without a blink. Arteezy didn't have his Atos. Now they get the items.
Dire's
Now the
middle
blink, the
tower has
Atos,
fallen.
the Orchid are going to be coming
Dire's
out
top shrine is
just
under
by
attack.
sheer level and farm advantage.
Radiant's top tower is
Fnatic
under attack.
being destroyed.
Dire's top shrine
In
has
goes
fallen.
Sumail, blinking into a stun, gets a nice 3-hero Dream Call. The vacuum turnaround is not bad. The Reaper is there as well. Puck getting very low, does end up dying. Crick gonna look to burn them down with the Sandstorm. Arjun doing what damage he can. Fnatic buying back, hoping, praying for some chance of a turnaround here. Arteezy in the front lines getting brought low, but there's the Io, bails him out with a relocate. And EG, if anything, can re-engage here. I don't think they have to leave the Io for dead. Very likely will look to actually fight on through this one. Wall being dropped for the IO's returned. Just an IO illusion. Nothing to frighten EG. Back to the mid lane they go. Puck going to be TPing in, and I can only imagine EG will continue to push. The fact they have the amount of sustain they do in their draft.
He buys house, Enchanted Mango, Clarity for his team.
Nice. What a bro. TZ, front line's getting brought low, but this is the power of the IO just sitting behind him, keeping him healed up. Sven's turn to buyback now. It's the third buyback for this defense. 17,000 plus gold lead at just 14 minutes in. This is not a game Fnatic are going to want to ever remember. Not a tournament they're going to want to remember as EG. Well and truly securing their victory here.
Dire's middle
QO
tower
is smoked
has
up
fallen.
behind. Doesn't even have a blink. You catch him from behind. So what? Can't even blink on top of them as Sumail gets another 3-man coil. In comes QO, silence up though. The Orchid's going to catch him. This is surely got to be it. QO going to be, barely gets off the Echo, gets the 1 kill. Instantly GG's out as Ohio, DJ and Co recognize defeat. Brutal way to end your tournament run, but ultimately 2 teams had to be eliminated and Fnatic will be one of them, Winter.
Well, back to the drawing board, I guess, for them.
Say drawing board. TI, not even talking about this team or what needs to happen. TI, historically, teams that don't do well, you know, roster changes
Drawing
happen.
board, man.
Teams that do well, TI winners, TI runner-ups have changed their roster afterwards, and gotta imagine there is changes in store for a lot of teams going into the next season. Fnatic, their year has ended, and it was a disappointing